more interesting fear training in my dream yesterday. So I wanted to share some techniques of overcoming fear, or overcoming the sort of dramatic fear of, like, whenever you watch a horror movie and then you're scared of shadows, and you're all of a sudden are so sure that um, some kind of serial killer has broken into your house and is waiting to cut you up and stuff. Um, one thing that I did yesterday with my sister, actually, is we watched these really, really, really scary short films, and they're like Japanese short films. Really scary, like really demented, and just horrible, just completely horrible. But what was cool that I did afterwards was so I was really scared. It was really kind of irrational. So I walked through the house in the dark, and I was so scared. But I was just kind of like sitting with that fear, knowing that like if I really am scared, or if it, let's say, like if there really is a serial killer in the house, does it help for me to be kind of perpetually scared, or is it better for me to just kind of be on top of it and be exploring and be curious, and even a step beyond that, understanding that fear attracts what you're afraid of. So if I just try to make a commitment to not be in fear of anything ever, then I can trust that that'll keep that away from me. Is what's more frustrating to some kind of crazy serial killer from the scariest movie you've ever seen, and to have a victim who's not afraid, or some crazy scientific mastermind who's gonna take over the world, and you run into him, and you just know that there's a loophole to what he's doing, and if you stay in fear of it, you're not going to find the loophole. But if you stay curious, then you might. I don't know. Another interesting exercise that you can do with another person, you can probably do it with several other people, is you can, hey, you make your house dark, you turn music really loud, and you start walking in opposite directions. And the idea is that you're not just walking in a circle. You should try not to walk in predictable patterns. And what happens when I play this game is that you'll both kind of organically want to scare the other person, but the idea is that, like, when you're coming around corners, and then, every once in a while you'll come around a corner and that other person is just there, and you can't hear when they're coming. So, so it works on that, like that panic instinct. You know that it's just that other person in the house. So what are you jumping for? What are you afraid of? the amount of fear that comes up when you know that you're about to turn the corner and you know that person is probably gonna scare you. There's this really odd fear that just sits with you, and it's really powerful to just sit with that. As humans, yeah, we hold so much fear, hold so much fear. But yeah, I mean, there's and I'm also talking about the psychological fear, not the same as like, oh, I'm sitting in the middle of the road and there's a truck that's about to run me over. That's it's not exactly an irrational fear. But yeah, like the fear of Hollywood kind of scenarios of like things that you see in movies and being actively afraid of it. Get rid of that. Get rid of that stuff. Yes.